What, remember JFK Jr. was supposed to come back, what, a couple weeks ago now? They sat out in Dallas all fucking day waiting for this dude to show up who's been dead for years. And I do think they prey on weak-minded people or people that are easily manipulated into joining this kind of shit.
General Patton is the grandson of Abraham Lincoln.
Lincoln, yeah.
All right. General Patton had a brother, which was Benito Mussolini.
Let's go, Kyle. Go to jail.
So General Patton was the son of William Wallace Lincoln. Benito Mussolini was the son of Thomas Tad Lincoln. All right. Joseph Kennedy, the older brother of John F. Kennedy, presumed dead in World War II, was not dead. He went into hiding for protection. He had children. Joseph Kennedy.
This is hurting my brain.
General Michael Flynn, who happens to be first cousins to John and his siblings as well. Trump is the biological son of General Patton, which makes him first cousins to John and the Kennedy.
How the fuck is Trump the biological son to General Patton? Is he like just forget about Fred Trump altogether? This guy is smoking fucking crack, dude.
As well. It's all about the bloodline. It's all about the bloodline.
I told you it was simple. I told you it was simple. See, it's all about the bloodline. See how it's the Mussolini, Lincoln, and the Patton Mussolini?
Do they realize how fucking insane they fucking sound? Like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, I know I shouldn't make fun of the meth babies. I know it. But somebody should get these folks some help, for fuck's sake, man. Listen, guys, I'm not going to fucking lie about it. I used to be big into conspiracy theories and shit. I really thought that this shit was fucking genuine. I thought that this was a real deal kind of shit. Not quite as far as they've gone, but, you know, I was a 9/11 truther, you know, for sure. I had my questions about aliens, you know, for sure. But you know what? I never thought some of the shit that these guys fucking come up with.
Gathered in Dallas, Texas at Dealey Plaza, which is where President John F. Kennedy was assassinated. And they turned up there yesterday and waited around for hours because they rightfully believed in their heart of hearts. They truly, honestly, unironically believed.
Damn, Mouselander, you know your shit.
Son,
You know your shit. Somebody needs to tell the Q folks that. Of course, they'll come up with some fucking weird ass explanation like fucking Patton's sperm was sent to fucking Trump's mom in a fucking you know, sealed, hermetically sealed fucking case, encased in a block of ice so that it could help her to conceive a super president Donald Trump or some shit. Oh, they'll find some way. They'll move the goalposts to make it seem fucking feasible.
JFK Jr. was going to reveal himself at the site where his father died to announce that not only was he not dead himself, but he was re-entering public life just in time to become Donald Trump's running mate in 2024. I tell you that this wasn't a joke to me.
So if I didn't get it out there before, what Mouselander was saying is that it's impossible for Patton to be Trump's dad because Patton was in Normandy when Trump was conceived and died 7 months before Trump was born. So there's no fucking way that's happening.
Folks, and they earnestly believed it. I mean, some of them did have shirts made up for the occasion. This one says Trump Kennedy, keep the world great. This one says Trump JFK Jr. 2024. They unfurled big campaign banners too. They think that JFK Jr. is alive and he's going to run with Donald Trump for president and vice president in 2024. Did we land on the moon? No. They also took this opportunity to share cool new thoughts on the moon landing. Did we land on the moon? No!
Did we land on the moon?
To rally around a conspiracy so fringe, it's rejected by even some of the most devout QAnon promoters. Since I really wanted to talk to you
no,
about
they
this,
think
and I
that
feel
Tupac
like
is going to come back too and like side with Trump.
Let's back up to what QAnon is, right? It's this idea that there's this guy named Q who's embedded in the government.
He was saying there was this big secret plan with Donald Trump to save the world from all these pedophiles. And at the end of it, all of these satanic pedophiles who they believe are like Hillary Clinton and all of these Fox Cinematic Universe characters would be killed in the streets on live television. That's why this is scary, first of all.
I firmly believe that Q is that guy and his dad who were running 4chan and 8chan. If you guys haven't seen the documentary on HBO, I highly would recommend it. It's done very well. And dude basically comes out at the end and gives himself away. And he knows he got caught, too. He knows he's giving himself away. He didn't mean to do it. He slipped. And he got fucking caught.
People came from around the country.
And by necessity, you have to think of things that happen in the real world, not just online, as an escalation, right? Once people leave the keyboard, get out from behind the keyboard and actually physically go somewhere and show their face and dress up and get the T-shirt and hold the flag, it is an escalation. It is a renewed commitment, in effect, to that subculture and to those beliefs.
They're hitting the nail on the head, man. Like, these people are fucking lost. And, like, people like QAnon, the people behind all this shit, they love preying on people like this. Because, look, these people, they're not all fucking crazy. A lot of them are just fed up. They're looking for an answer some fucking where for the troubles that they're having in their own life. And they're not finding it. They're not finding any relief. The relief they're looking for. And as a result, they do stupid shit. Like, start following fucking conspiracy theories and shit like that, instead of just realizing, you know what? I could be instrumental in changing my own fucking life if I wanted to. I'm going to say there's a fucking secret cabal that's keeping me from ever being able to do what I want to do in life. Because you know what? It's easier to blame somebody else than it is to fucking take responsibility for your own goddamn actions. You always get to say, it's because of the fucking lizard people. You know, or whatever the fuck nonsense they happen to be coming up with that week. And therein lies the fucking problem. Therein lies the fucking problem.
Once you deplatform these people from Facebook and Twitter, they go away largely. Like, the groups are not as big, but they are much more committed to their own spaces. These people were live streaming to each other on Telegram yesterday, and they were just reaffirming their own sort of literature. They were creating their own language and vocabulary about how to talk about this, about how to talk about how to talk to each other about this religion they were creating in real time.
So that's the problem, okay? Like, look, here's kind of what I'm going to round out about this shit, right? I feel bad for the people that have been suckered by this, because truly they've been suckered, okay, guys? They've been fucking lied to. They've been lied to because it benefits somebody for them to follow these lies and believe these fucking lies. It benefits somebody's profit motive or control motive. And those people, whomever they are, they're behind the scenes of all of this, they have everything to gain right now. They're literally splitting the country in half, and in doing so, guess what? It puts more power in their fucking hands. It's a divide and conquer that's been going on in the world since we first started warring with one another. And this is the end result. This is what we get. I mean, we're breeding in fascism. We really are. This is fucking this is like breeding in fucking fascism.